The proletariat has decreed we're playing Max Payne. Well, truthfully, they conspired a three-way tie between Max Payne, Cuphead, and Left 4 Dead. Truly, democracy manifest. Max Payne is a third-person action game about some kind of law guy dodging out of the way of bullets in slow motion for reasons that escape me. I distinctly remember really wanting to play this game as a kid, but since it was 2001, I absolutely did not have access to the kind of computer hardware needed for the job. Many years later, I ended up playing some of it in a PC cafe, so the only actual memories I have of playing the game is walking into bathrooms and being enthused about tables, and the vending machine takes up a lot of space for some reason. Thinking about it now, that was the point in my life where I was playing nothing but immersive sims, so through that lens, that kind of makes sense that that's what I remember. The only stuff I actually remember people enthusing about was the maturity, and the gore, and the unfiltered manly action sequences that the players invited to orchestrate. The game ended up being an absolute breakthrough hit, instantly propelling the budding studio, Remedy, into the mainstream. Which shouldn't come as a surprise. This game came out, well, not exactly hot off the heels of The Matrix, but still absolutely during the society-wide zeitgeist for bullet time and cool fucking kung fu battle shit. Come to think of it, the grimy American metropolis vibe is also very much similar between the two pieces. So, what kind of creature are we in for? Well, like I said, it's a Remedy game, so I suspect we're in for some light fourth wall breaking with a substantial risk of format swaps and the occasional drizzle of live action video. Remedy do have a bit of a reputation these days for making truly weird games, but we're in the future, so we can kind of temper that as we are traveling back in time. I'm gonna say that we're in for a game that's a lot weirder than you'd suspect, but not as weird as you could hope. And with that, we've come to the end of my barely remembered recollections. I'd like to take this time and dispense some words of appreciation. I'm pleasantly surprised by the amount of written reports on the forums. It was great reading some more structured takes, and I think carving our feelings into the bulletin board really does help bring a sense of permanence to this whole project. It was nice to talk to everyone during the book club meet. Thanks to everyone for the help in solidifying the format and for partaking in the group divination, which, as we now know, summoned Max Payne. And a thanks to Aquarius in particular for bringing up the Halo connection, as a lens to help explain why Call of Duty felt the way it did. And, most importantly, thank you to everyone for playing. I had a great time talking about the game and, the way that people talk about games they're currently playing with people who are also currently playing the game that they are currently playing. That thing. It was great. I had fun. See you around.